And ye per se, ye be find a quite a so bit me sit down, at least if not the 5,000 or 1,500 no my year to my yen for quatem. Foxy, ye catch your ECG for some month for bill and rain. Omo chicken near if the nearest area, alcohol by dear saying, almost the $46 million bill and a bra buying. Ghana Water Company over $30 million. Ya kikabo munu off-site infrastructure moving here at the African any Sunkwan was running to about $70 million. After within the site, on-site and so and near money as here. Acquire here, sewer systems here, drainage construction, and also over $56 million. Okabuma, Foxy, and then modified $200 million, AC, most 2005. And suddenly, nipa kotrem, and suddenly nipa bet makotrem, you be here 140 million as near complete sadano. Before 1,500 families can inhabit that place. And I buy say, $140 million. Me go first can win. Foxy, no question woman is a what day sagleme. E de compare Accra, it is so fi Kumasi as e ko bebe to say agogo. 2.5 hours and I would be do from Accra to Sagleme. 2.5 hours. It is also it is not worth the investment. So Aban Sankopa an additional 140 million just to make sure 1,500 units were completed. And the Abaye and say so pe kwan fufuro be fa so betimenya other financing mechanism betimenya the provide housing ama timem for hwe dey opokwasi Fox unimse opokwasi na akra dey be about 30 minutes no do Abaye coordination is to provide land, water and electricity. Abaye coordination nyina no compete nyina $47 million. $47 million. So you are looking at 140 million to complete 1,500 units and then 47 million to complete 8,000 units. So we are buying. Now Ghana for to Obama, which one are we? So when I hear people talk about this project, say Namoko ye bi opokwasi na mumfasika Sagleman ye kasi ko complete 2005 pa. Ghana for Bobo $140 million. Pokwasi ye 8,000 as against 1,500. 8,000 Ghana for car omobo $47 million. We are buying kede na be. They told me you say. Foxy, pokwasi die. Unim say she ya banya ye ne say. Or ye e dey amass some category of employees. And it is a way Ghana ni ansana betima to dan no. There is a clause in the contract or private contractors na sign say there's an eligibility contract clause. And there are certain thresholds of income NSA who any beyond now unqualified to buy a housing unit at Pokwasi. And into Abaya in such a way say doctors, nurses, teachers, and other workers, including Gutafo, traders, and a bit matter sadano. And Foxy, so monthly earning a year beyond a particular limit, ultimately to Pokwasi because Ghana buy person who protected the Ghanaian. No, there's a few no Ghana for, especially a Jumaya for. And see, part of the arrangement necessary and beyond a particular amount you don't qualify to buy. They told me, you know, say, yeah, person said, and about the businessmen for Untino. I buy the share contract and say, Obia, who can so automi, you know. Pokwasi. They told me and said, you know, say, for Pokwasi, 8,000 house units, so what to Dinibia, Foxy Untime and Tonda. Because you perceive any situation, say, you buy your projects, never na estate for na bed, about to no more moton. Into that house, so could to be a only who quines away. And this is the arrangement of my year. And you are John Domani, Messro Pa. A wood dear and Audia with Sagleme 200 million. And must squander the whole amount. And it's in Collins out and call for original court. Mestre, if he has nothing to say about our housing deficit, Mestre no only D because M1. Now to the issue of
Dr. Kosiche say, maybe your correction be crowd farmer say, even 1,500 no, the in say. 1,500 and no target is on but no more intimia the omutimi is 680 something and omutimi complete imagine where so we went 1,500 no crown on yes on budget out of 5,000 crown and you had the omutimi eh no omutimi ja how the call and na said the identity and utimi so tititi free mo sikano baby la ko waste say you be service microphone na fe baby e wono fox na be complete o hwe pokwase de ayi o se pokwase
contract the Magana phone call. Companies like Rehoboth, companies like Dev Traco, companies like State Housing Company, you know. And again, as part of the arrangement, they are supposed to use locally manufactured products. In Jombe, you see that a Nyako the friend of Bent Clean, and then breaks no more they see down. Into one, the contract is given to Ghanaians, Brazilian company, the man. Two, the company is also going to use locally manufactured raw materials for the construction. Okay. And I'm say, and then you say, politicians more number than it is not true. For Pokwase housing project, no, I buy say. So, see, can you do Pompon Sobia only who can survive to Sassanibi? And see, CEOs, most politicians now they don't qualify. They told me, you know, so only who can survive. And it's all your businessmen be a man, what dream was about sit down walk to and so no, that building, no, Okota, Untimenton. They told me and said, you know, Obian who can also you know, every person is entitled to one. I say, your new workers' union, like Guta 4, teachers' unions, doctors' unions, collaborate here. Yamokope Bank, Abeso Masin. Enti, ABI, Dano, boy, be at $26,000. Me, yes, you can't cut. I can pass through my union, na bank and mame. Na the ABI and KBI, me debate rent every month, no. Bank na at in the maybe 20-30 years, no. Na sada na be me. So this one is different. This one is different, and let's show appreciation, especially for this innovative year. And so LED are buying in providing affordable housing. Nyamiya adoma in the very near future. Oba sentiments so did yaso. Two for say to Ababio, His Royal Majesty, Nana Ibudiana Pejemu, or my assassin 200 acres. What did you aswa? And also nearby the same affordable house in a Yadiama Ghana for Juma 4. Afe, on the issue of the Oman His Excellency Nana Danko Kufodo, a Kayen. FOXZY, is true. Africa, yenya political emancipation. No? Of course, I say they all come around to me because there are several coups across the sub-region. I just say a happy people. Ubi Beka for those who believe in Pan-Africanism and anti-neo-colonialism, Umbeka say coup, no, they support it because France, for as far as those francophone countries are concerned, you come for their raw materials, uranium, and you give them peanuts. In TNS or military, they want to have some sort of independence. But I think say our path towards economic independence, you know, something that we have struggled as a republic and as an African continent. As I said, yes, near having a new thoughts about acquiring a year for so Yaban. Okay. Because FOXZY, Sekobase, Sebio, Yen Kuku, Yanko Dia, Yen Hata, Yen Fashion, Kahoni, and Cotton. Now, a global market of about $1 trillion. Yani code for the woman you have just about 5 billion. Not the same fata. The whole cocoa industry, 100 billion industry. But here the womb as the major producer, so can any Ivory Coast woman, you less than 5 billion. 100 billion now less than 5 million just say and so any I feel share the air so with our mining sector. You took gold now, you took diamond and near the cotton. We don't do any value addition. And anything are buying under the leadership of Nana Danko for Dubai and say you would embark on a very extensive industrialization driver. Be a friend of value addition. At what you say value addition say you call try a board no. You could to your cocoa, no, you could to your fan go now, and you say, yeah, near the court, but you the best than your knee, na ama nibuono apija. Once you do that, you are able to negotiate fairly on the global market. Anything about ya, sir, your industrialization drive on another Danko Kufa, Edin and Idia cheaper, and now Manoka say over 258 factories na yes across Ghana. A beer be Juma, a bit of Casa de Europa, a bit of Confinumina, a Juma pineapple, no, and candy two and the corn ye jai, and now you the fan fidima na baba ye fruit juice, na ya sporty be night, means your tone within the local economy. That is what economics is about. Enti about we are on whom money be, but we share over the period. And then and before a year would 6 years and Caban be a year and can make your any baby. But FOXZY, yeah, young woman say, and easy for buying. Ghana factories, ne companies, and then come here to Mandada, Ubusa, a friend saying, Simon Mumanika, they will tell you. Are buying under the leadership of the National Democratic Congress at the bill Eco Parliament, IFN Diversity Implementation Act. FOXZY, Ghana for Juman, a year Juma. from Nkoma time ma babes for champion time na ye adwuma ni nyina aban so ko diversification as it trend nyina ne say okoton san companies no enti companies that they were operating and then come provide jobs and opportunities and then value addition omo ye bi didan the NDC government sold all these companies including in Sawam Canaria ye toma Mrs. Rollins Pachiwaji ase enti they what did omo ton but yeah believing in a capitalistic oriented market no yeah you say aban kasa be si adwuma no operate there no but who private person no so who here mwa ye de mema who here sika bia as a soft loan ye de mema na watimi bie adwuma who bie adwuma no for Ghana for adwuma and no na he believes say can drive out our industrialization and that is what this government has committed himself to. But na make no share the see in the past aban omo ba ye na Ghana dwuma na yeton na de bi man na fofo na de bi man yire no eno na de abedu bebia yedu sisi ya ene say we are say the global economy esesa kakra bia because a lot of the things are you depending on this republic you know ya important you know na hitting hard and I me control radio bi na madam for say na de na Ghana's inflation there e was so na within the West African sub-region, you know, be the form. And I'm trying to say, you will need to examine the dynamics of our economy to be able to make those analysis. Because your economy, FOXZY, it is import driven. And near my consuming be braining na your cotamon. Mobo yes, sebi. Toothpaste quite years in Kwana, this will be coffee chiba. And no minimum, but now see, I will be catching say, ensure bottle water, yeah, you know, if you don't coffee before chiba. Why? Enti ya ma ye test nyina ye bruni ade anasa de ekofo China de ekofo Dubai enne uba Ghana sikafo nyina ye are people who are doing importation sikafo wo Ghana but majority of them they do importation hwe why ade kwa Ghana ni hu a or the copy back abochi no akotwa bia begum and that is what edi amahinya enti bese this call no na say me kan we must have a national debate on it about how Ghana ye betima ye some sort of a taste change. Because ekobase Ghana mu ni atuni din o enye de we etu jimi na me koto perfume rice me koto mu we at the end of the day what we are doing is we are helping to develop nations as I am on if buy what I say. So we must have that kind of orientation na yentimi develop a taste and a preference for our locally manufactured products. Sure. Enipa bebe ono mo kasa say o busa o pet down so me pe banku me pe also we local onye local na we den na obi o chabrocho no obedu banku no on the one PC no on the branch no on the broad no and no nice society may have a new argument about your taste because entimi ko ba say Ghana ni ukoshe captain a problem ba obo tie na so she go say na dey open pa we got the first for some time na me more time ko dwumam and I'm deciding me more time me call hey I don't buy interview na and I'm say I didn't na me but also na never about tie but what you say I don't tell you say si ekasi ye sha bibia si betima ye entim adiswede na mede to do mampani kan no so we all must embark on this part na dwumedia nyuma omo Ghana mu produce obi me yard bet wanti me se me bo bi but nyuma wo Ghana has let's learn to patronize locally made products. Na enuane a yesa enim fun enka no ye banku ye fufu ye tiozafi no ye ma ye ninje ho esense ye duane nyina ye mo ene obusa kwara bia the favorite food rice obusa kwara bia the favorite meal enam chicken. Let's learn to appreciate the ekoso any the kind of production ekoso wo ma we that's it.
And almost all produce no some produce quality in farmer.
Yes, it is true.
Tadi bi ho nen to ma bi ho ye ne how di nu nsu mu ana fi nyina ya kan su no na fi adane su di na ahya ne mesi ho twen enti mu ye ni hia yiri se Ghana for so no ye bo chire ya no omo taste for local goods no so ababa chairman there's two issues here.
Yeah, Emma Hopa.
Ora honne.
Mera Hopa.
Ada wanya ye.
Maybe. Chese the way minia chiba. See that to no boss ya cheche nse makana no we say anya backing of Mr. Change churobia beka ho we say o se kama no. Kama.
There be say or certain record new street say that.
I like the records normally by Miraho.
Ade.
Miraho nyina ni say Fine. About the Saglime housing projects in Adeno. Maybe I make kind of be about what JDM can say instead of say another day $500 million Ghana City Circle National Cathedral project what they call Saglime Anka Owie. Now honestly, we share the Chechrimuni, Sika Bekomuni, all that. Actually, any abra or Chechrimuni, he's pointing to the fact that Sikana no mono, Edekoya Jumano was too much. Maybe I wouldn't go into that figures, but Masemi Bakope, $200 million now, no more the Koya Sejumano, and Yamahama Butumska. Parliament approved of that money. Yang. What do you call it? The tax society, any Japadia yewo anamodi aji loans. Nema mi anyway. Tax society ano. Any Japadia obo ade nyame ede adom ye no ana ade akosia wo aji loan. Eno na edibu man ye o. Enti sa ukwaje sa loan no de ko na sebe o de koye niam bia. Enfan fasudie mran na se fasudie kra bebre ya be me aboka more than the na was say ba. Na se mra bi wo was a chill. Say causing financial loss or misappropriation of fund or you giving us more than what we are supposed to pay. I know say Collins Dauda and other people are facing the law are facing charges or courts. Honestly, I will leave it to them. Say mususu na muhunu say sa cost benefit analysis in sani mano oma amwine no my and say let the law deal with them na yentimi nche na yen retrieve ye hunu say ade na oma ye no ma nyene ye. And honestly, when you go back to Pokia City omo kan $47 million one free high many problem. My only concern there is that sa sika na ye be ye adwuma no, do we have the money intact? That is one simple question. And when do we finish that? So because yebeto abey be frabem. So to frabem now the signs are written on the wall. So be frabem. I'm a PPP aba. Ti be frabem na say aban fofroba na sikana also mo that $47 million no enye intact na ye ne ribia beka ye ribia beka ho a be wan say abanfo froba na se enye na nisu ade hunu ana na dwen pose opese oto asade ne so a na akoka ye hu affordable housing. So several times
on 47 million patchumba.
I just listen because of time. I get it. My point is that if the money is there, if the money is there.
No, just a second. The 47 million is only for issue acquiring and assassin you provide on. And then is in a private companies.
Question I'm beside. Massam say
available.
The money is available. A buying commitment now was available. Because Ghana no say we have only one Ghana. And so be here then papa no organize me free party went no mempene and anya papa and I say me bobum to crew. No, there's no need for that. Because you must be first a Ghanaian and think say aban e dey obi fra bahim or kwa why neighbor a baby no mine akoso, and that is important. Now you affordable housing projects are nya FOXZY what they mention as if you be any farmer way and come private and fan corner unsam bebre the cost involved no sikana was like the question na fe be no more transfer o masisi ya see electricity inquiry we say you be $150 million to go back there into size carrying the 150 no you move 47 crab it makwe poku say be my 8,000. That is far better than you going to do 1,005 went to me 600. Pasawati de meche onase. Good. Enti de wan ye adwuma ne no. Let's push it to it. Ye nyina nim say JDM incompetent ya mo kan ye. Aye nyina ye kan bi. No kronya me anim ni. There are aspects of the economy and other things that say they won kan ya. Say incompetent no. It shows clearly say wamanya de wanya adwuma pa but what they mention us until there you tackle it, we face it with the law, and those who are culpable ye chi omo ne jiska no ana ye jiska no kwa na so obedam na china bi ne obedi aban ana so obeye omanpanyi ana so obe hwe omanja pade so a obehwe ne yie na no de no na the ama me ro aho pa no ye na nado asema wo kan about the economy the colonial structures are all kan ho asem no odim bibi Foxy minu nyina yo man mu hase no de bia me kasa asem we say our constitution gives every government a 4-year term. You have the another opportunity if you are able to do well to go for a 2-term. So what I say, into opposition to say opposition ya campaign ya kasa ya chere adwin nyina no bibia ya chere adwin bia no ya chere adwin in the confines that you betumi ya ade no within a particular set time.
Yeah.
But what they mention us now who really asem na o kan ni ye na o kan ye pa for the want of time, but I say however, he assured the nation and that decisive measure would be taken to break away from the current raw material producing and exporting economy and transition towards a modern value-adding and industrialized one. And say it here, I can next year, not 8 years. What the would be?
You're trying to sir. He never said that.
What the me
say yenye then
masa only producer asem na name definitely oh FOXZY
yes who be asem
oda ho eka would be
say yenye
ana me titi me bacho enti say 8 years no colonial economic structure ya working enye nra na ba yo FOXZY e mara ho say yes ani ma no me ko job I travel a lot. Me a local person. And she said, "Any money be one of na ye betra studio na ye kana like ye kana sana e na e maro." And na mama rawa ma edin ya so wo kasa nyina me nyakra ka me kasa bi na me ko because in 7 area would be I feel now 7 years in government you couldn't do I feel oh kase ye besesa na sisi yi Oba na import rice, Oba na import oil, Oba na import sugar, Oba na import we na import it. Up to now 7 years.
But there be an improvement.
No, there be FOXZY implement improvement. Improve one government. Esi chire boy sa na tie. Namunye aye ka ho asemi akokọ yen 500 years na yan kokọ. Obi ba ya oba yen confirm mtutu fa wie ma ho nsem ba bebrebe no. We ya anti ho asem. What have you done? Now you telling me you would and change raw materials now you produce no hano. Emu dia yin no mo di value added that can one and net me no tell the CA. Ubeti me ka say, "Oh, say there, ade we you produce no ha say bio." And I say you exporting raw bio. You nya ABCD. I nya effect on the economy. How many of them? 7 years down the line. Dibia me kasa say mo ichira say we wadwen say ana ye bae look at what achika did I say me ra ho no how many factories 200 and something what say mo nya say but Simon figure ni bio was it 200
no we about currently we be 100 and something
the bio 100 as 200 no
250 are various stages
but your
mo I mean na me peti 256 factories just say public private partnership omotimi SEC across the country. We are Ghana ni me Ghana ni me who factories ni bi sa public private partnership. What is the impact now?
Okay.
Maybe na me no kasa say me na mo kasa ana factory ye adwuma ye ade na you be who the impact of it maybe why 5 years maybe why 10 years hey now wait here can actually any abra what church ba work catch now say Ghana for shift from the attitude of say you need foreign goods ho any say man no any local no banchidua it take 20 years 5 years 6 years There are cash crops. When you go to agri sector, there are cash crops that take 5, 6, 7 years. Everything say cocoa in here. But when you are adding value to it, what TBS factory is 200 and something. One TBS factory, I would rice milling. Dominant in every home. How many of the 250 something factories and the mailing more cream? Or price and the quality and match it to that of the foreign one. How many of them are doing oil, cooking oil? Now saying me, I now say you can't say now. Sometimes people think that your opposition to can be here, but me, I'm not like that. We need to be real. Now, for the sake of being on air, my example kitu ebi. Share a coffee. What they call it, fruit juice. Mia makotobi. Me call it's in the market. Nice. I'm so I did there. They be make I say Mr. Kosichi. And they make cone to Kwana. I'm so me I nipa me kojum timini. Wouldn't say any board in chain local ones. I up in a war. Sir, I'm telling you.
Toby.
Me when we were receiving
but me Toby.
Kokoto pack no. Me Toby the man called school. There's a difference about 15 to 20 cities. Higher than the ones I want. And then you look at no. Cost of production. Wow. FOXZY. And it is now we the ordinary Ghanaian now economy here inflation na kosoro. Now na the na foreign no 10 cities. Na local one near 15 and not 20 cities are. Who should go to one there now better?
What told you bet me at all?
Over there one more day no usika no ebetimi day at all. I didn't think there was a one brosa. And the decision is now man pay now all cano. It is like being a signboard. Makes our quino, name women the aiming kobi. And it doesn't help. See at the end of the year, there are core things affected direct to the economy. Makasa say we are kaka ye can start ye can or si banku. Anya sa ye di banku a ebeboy ye fufu ayedi. And now we dey kokoto fufu FOXZY. We dey mzo umpe aduane. E to fufu 5 ye chef fufu 5 6 ma won ma me no kuntopa. Body ye export and body ne import. By friends say banche ye import. I didn't see na surprises na kosro. Why are plenty for food and jobs? One fan come. You see, the policies and the ideas are fine in the books. For good for one affecting the lives of the people are why in the bazaar. And that is where we call for good leadership. Nobody will tell me, and I will even agree, say plenty for food and jobs and yet good policy. And nobody will also tell me, and for me to agree, say one district, one factory, and yet good policy. But how they have implemented it. And when the child say nipa ni kwadwen no nemom yema yenye ne de basa na yede na TBC 250 something factories across the nation. Various at what do you call it stages. Now the impact on it in the economy no yehu oye nsuo ne pepam tale one day fan factory na djuma mo ye no kika nsuo pure water ya numi and entire pempam
so say you know was okay
hwe unim opa me de bia say you know say unim dey sa me ba ha ma I know say achieve bit my adjuma no miss me let's come back on another bia I throw that challenge to you. Let them list that 200 and whatever no adjuma e bia ye near the key and the impact compared to the daily lives no enema ye consume ubehunu adwuma omo de aman
baba ube agree say o ma hye bibia se but e bia
yi FOXZY menka unse meka kire wo say ade na omo ye no menka say nyo but the impact of ade na wa ye no but what I say unse e ka say bi say ase wato bo e dia boss no taso se bi gina wa me hu say wato bo no ana me bo a to bo na mimi hu so wato bo no na boss no mata so ade na ye no sa bo no wo de bo aponche a na wo de bo odwan a anka wa ye dey wo adwane kokora nya effect ehun say ebo ye de abo odwan yi de se ni na ye ba se wo to bo de boss no ta so panya you have wasted that ebono. Though me manage na woman say what ebono. But what is the effect of it? Sana bang edia kwakudru. They have the good mind. Yeah. The plan is idea we. Oh, yeah, any saying any kind book pepe. One village, one dam, one with the one da. I feel one year we never got to for me. Why in the back? I didn't see that mama. It's a weird thing on an icon. As an icon. This is the import of it. And you say we would. I feel or the baby count here. What are those things? I dang. Now who's unim say? Sisi ayeka say. Unim say 4 years a swan. Yada toaba na. Enya 100% sure say. Ubesa be wini. Utiri na wini so. The maximum you go is 8 years. Of which government, you will leave and leave it to another person. But what I say, even if it is the same party, it will be another person.
Yes.
Now, and just so likely say, another person in vision or the banner. Everybody the same thing as you did.
Okay.
Because also banner. Now you say, my 10 aspirantcy, so be a canasm. Ebi de say atopa say ebi de then whatever. Obi a church Honorable Kennedy. I say or the cassava a bit me 10 the fortunes. Baumia kika just say obi a Canadian. What are they trying to tell you? Vision. Obia the Indian enam. Yes. It is a wood that would like and say we would we would none in a wait yes no. What have you done with it?
What have you done with it?
I don't know my animal my musa. Big oh yeah, my economy online say I know down you can just say and a colonial in now. I say nobody then I found.
Beja American car papa honiama accessories decoration 4-wheel drive honiama mirror hookup fender great support bucket and answer leather ni na on sabe we upgrading specking to car now use na no the bar you bet me upgrading no dey be am catch you say unu be bet me kura the same car but hu de na hu ono so dia difference wom ubi say hard and car different nenso no specking and wapeja ne car no mu ama a car na adru level for Branenya odi and Fortuna 2014 basic 2016 model ni upgrade in spec na fe wabenya latest model 2022 Lexus type Highlander RAV4 Tundra Land Cruiser Lexus you know the buy upgrade and spec na amount car party bia say o pato which na unsanka bia Big KWADWO Ventures be ma unsaka bia also ame market when water was for gate in the DM 0244 652 230 number of Big KWADWO Ventures. I don't know. I'm saying for us here. Dinash creamy drink. But chop a drink papa no more. No be ubedi dia numbi. Amount energy strong kun yi ade free ni pedua. I know any Dinash creamy drink. Yeah, ma event education bia. Dinash Company Limited and I bedwa so. Accra Masamani wo. Kumasi wo Sonnet Kitchen ya ba hojo runabout. Afi ade beba hospital and say Lepi store afon kwanta 0542070686 number of fret now near dinko money emra me other issues minority accuse central bank and as a ben is obekaya emre bi omo de betu dwaso Bank of Ghana apprentice kabia illegal e ka ho bi ana nei ama oman no say ye sidi na say ni ade I don't know much him say sa illegal printing of money na also depreciation of Ghana external reserves you are to force in a minority leader and I feel so ye sidi no so no from 2022 baby na e sidi no now they compare ene baby a ejina it tells you say sa de no omoye en ka ho bi anama ye man no say economy no sign achi NDC for chokrata de koma Council of State say yewo empanimfo bia ene ina na do danko Akufo-Addo recently or appoint to omdom ko electoral commission enipa bi ka ho asem NDC for ka ho asem ba ko ye Dr. Peter Apiahene ana fe Hajia Salima say omo ye well known MPP members yet na do danko Akufo-Addo Ghana mampanyina appoint to omdo akon NDC chokrata e koma Council of State say omo and review no reject sa de na so Council of State say omo nyini say the appropriate mo firm a omo atumi anya sa position no and omo so travel back to NDC say I don't think say bibi betumi aye e afa ho about can say me no bom na into you
Foxy just quickly and then Simon so ma mera ho pa
hey na dey are ho nko an e di na
mera
Magana ti wa ma ye di
mera ho to say when a government decides to undertake a policy, economic policy, now say Ghana need to be downplaying impact. Now the name Yakwan is also say pam tadi. Does he know the worth of Gucci, Louis Vuitton to the French economy and to the US economy? No, you said you see, when people make these arguments, FOXZY, find out how Facebook started, find out how Amazon started. Today is a multi-billion business. If you don't begin anywhere, you cannot get to anywhere. And if they be a journey of 1,000 miles begins with what? A step. The teacher about Hokachem say, it is little drop of water and they make it a mighty ocean. And so Hokachem said, business. So the government does not need to invest in it. Gucci. It started from somebody's house. In fact, Gucci a family name. Louis Vuitton is a family name. It started from be Abuwano and then about a global brand. Their companies shall say they pay me and no one shall say we need to begin. Share take any economic material, the economic policy material, now share industrialization. Time take effect. There's no industrialization agenda at take effect in less than 10 years. In fact, it be 40 years, it be 50 years. Yes, I said that. Even that, FOXZY, even that. The the Deputy Minister for Trade, was sent many information. 278 factories now. Yeah, Saka, yeah, incorporated. Yeah, we have 106 near you. Direct and indirect jobs here, 150,000. And Yedia Magan, a Juma, Yedia Magana for. So, baby, new few. Into the Albert Rabeshanaka say, it's so Sobena Babasabe. Do you know a dear child, maybe be beefy, not in a even imagine it has made an impact in their life. They know Pomadian and Coney business are buying per capita, they are pushing. On your businesses, on your contract, Timmy Pumta, dear in a Marco school, and you between workers can, it has made impact in their lives. Let nobody sit down and say, a buying policy, and making impact because to Abia won't benefit directly. But there are a lot of Ghanaians as our policy are benefiting 150,000 jobs. There's a shoe factory. People are working there. And please don't run that government policy. Or because Abia was a person in your sofa. Because you can't tell me say 150,000 jobs. It is not impactful. What you make us now to the issue of FOXZY, I think this is politics that is doing. But politics there. Obiat maybe. FOXZY, so share the car a better from this Bank of Ghana, Sika or Mokaya, most of them because of the debt exchange. In fact, as a bank, interest on it and a cutting off, and even the principal, almost take a 50% cut. I just want to state, say, Bank of Ghana as the central bank and as a buying bank, interventions every time the economy be a challenge be an in fact, commentary about it's as if Bank of Ghana making losses in the year 2016. The Bank of Ghana recorded an impairment of around $150 million. But wait, Marcus be a Nessicaneson. But it is principally because of situation a coma in your support or why is the can mobilize taxes are near Kation me Sabeka and Sanka and Tama Bank not take a cutter. Amasa debt here, but who share from time about them 2017, 2018, 2019. This can be a Bank of Ghana. Okay. Got any money? Yeah. And from 2017 to 2019, there was zero financing from the central bank. 2020, and you 10 billion. In fact, yes, I said, in 2021, in 2021, there was zero financing. 2022, they have to come in after there's a change in the buyer, a can buy. But government is committed, sir. And name my business is able to come and my young yes, Uncle Bank Ubio and Sanko Jessica going forward. Now, with the issue of Dr. Apia Henry, right? And here, Mammy Hajia, no, and the issue from me, Banamiti, you made a very fantastic lunch in trouble. As a secretary, I don't know, say a secretary, executive secretary, taking security briefings, any national security information, or you didn't also go home and who are the issues with it. And now, I know, FOXZY, and now, I know, the Inspector General of Police was an aide camp to Professor Mills. IGP, don't parry. No, your Professor Mills aide camp. Do you know what ADC means? ADC will be at a body, with security couple, accept you, or you don't about Hoko, no bit make a choice on sign. Quite Dr. Baumia by, and I miss me godfather before me said, Papa Nessa Mana Michiano. Where we went, there were former ministers of state. It was the ADC who gave us access to the place, including all ministers. Today, an ADC to Professor Mills is the IGP. What is wrong with that? I said, okay, you are working with laws. Sabi. Shall also say, President Mahama appointed on declare one winner. We've had situations where people that were publicly known as NDC for Abayi appointment, including Yero Martin Mamidu. Yero Martin Mamidu has been one of the biggest contenders of President Nana Akufo-Addo in the law course, and AMANKWAH. But Obaya Jumabeda or Shemuno or Sipapo Betima and Tiodi Mano. And I believe it is much ado about nothing. A honor or Kotinano said the Odikan Kayan, Emra, and Neshaye, and Odiko Yejuma. Omuko Hono, a son of Manko Weni. And what is it that they will be doing mono finding the problem? And I make in 2016, you call let my vote count. Yes, I'm register. My money will catch us on Sesano. In fact, you are IGP, if never example, Kudalo. And my police were boy and penny for baby, including Gabiochi Dakun, is just a chairman to Minuna. But at the end of the day, we won that election with the biggest margin ever in the history of our fourth Republican dispensation. And Juman is some of us here. A point on better some collector resources, some of here no more ye. I think that is what they need to do. And then it has become crystal clear that elections are won at the police station. And to Tony, train your people. Untimen Ganjem say, train yes or the man call for no farmer moon, but I'll come on my tire. No man, no money has a call. And no say before measure some transfer ban. No money day. Man transfer. They need to do what they need to do. So that at the end of the elections, maybe no more charge our jaw and check for me. That's FOXZY.
FOXZY, the tell say I still stand by my point. Na say for my year. Na say yeah, I have never said say it's not good. Say obey investment in sewing and I mean these things. But baby I drew any baby I you're talking about say young Gucci, young Givenchy, I mean all these Louis Vuitton and all that, baby almost 33 and all that. Nobody is saying say I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a business person, so I know say even starting up a business is not a joke.
Fantastic.
But what did I mention? But said the analysis I would say Mahama cost spend $200 million. That was Saglime. And a light in the issue crowd or train their core cries almost $100 million. Therefore, Oba Pukiaseno, only $47 million. A bit me and even 8,000 units bedroom or unit rooms. A year far better. What did I say about it? Me say I good because baby a cost for value. Cost for money. Any baby a wakoya no. Any wajina odia and the cost involved now. Hey, far better. Why do you go and spend 200 million when you can have 47 million, even more? What is wrong with that? Na se wo koye okomo obi sika so onfanye nsu, onfanye ntare. Now the CC factories. Na se ye were about 4 or 5 key items are and non kwakra contain the fortunes of the country. E dey say na kene Japan ka. Enye banche once na oka. Banche dey 4 years na dia. Banche be take 40 years and say we do that Gucci level na. You're picking up something that will not produce us the impact na ye peno. And that is my point. And Jimmy say, we you can call the entire Ashanti region communicators in Famara. Let them bring the 240 factories that they have. Or they be rice milling for even 2 years. Need to be stopped. Deputy Minister of Agric, Kufuor time or Nigeria. Just about 4 years. What has happened to Nigeria? They don't import rice anymore. Uti Chroma did 7 years. Now I say what's 200 years? Come say, yeah, man, who 40 years, yeah, man, who 50 years. Massa. I don't know. Me say, what I throw the challenge. Kusiche meka hon, achi meka hon. Frefro mu nyina for mo bra. No, the moment let's say factories no. Na me say nyina research ni entrance. Ni enhwe the number of enema anko betimi aya. E betten the fortunes of this country. Now enti kromo na even this the serious companies and the banchi adani friends say one of the refi adini is it cassava start or something It is Guinness Ghana Limited. Our motor banche, Eddie Iron San, Lanty, no, saying Eddie HDB, Uniska will make it. Now we're not going to toothpick, not going to any account, say, maybe we don't want to support. Why don't we support? Good. But the turnover will take you about 40 years. Now the disagreement, I'm how in the world, and do just say, Nipa, the main but the cost involved, what I call said, man. And then the only 47 coin in Pocasino, then papa. Who they just judge? Who can ye? Yenina, yet for ye, you know who ye share there. You say, Asema MP before ye, the Mr. Sensu ye, the Minister of Housing ye. So the 47 million, Ebekwako see 8,000 units. Now what the 200 million, Ebekwako ye, what they call it, 1,500 crowd to me, you know. The answer is clear. Now, and so now, toothpick in a can't say we don't want to support. Who said we don't want to support? I don't know, 47 go 200 no one agreement now yet. Say support Nibiano. You realize that at the end of moi, it's you changing it. So when we tackle you, say, baby, you are still putting us back to the same. Or a polling station executive, and now your chairman, you know, me fanning ya, and can no baby. But it will not work. And why do you have to waste our time and talk about these things? Because Okasama Adiacha Emfa. Hey, Asomia minority any abre or Mokawana, Bank of Ghana, we are informing people. But when we come to radio, we do three things. We inform, we educate, and then we entertain. But I love the aspect where we educate than informing. Because I'm now here, and I'm going to radio station. Maybe the attitude is handsome. It's also about the same thing. Yeah, president, and so you are an IGP. Until therefore, when somebody is an MPP person and we put him at the EC, what is your beef? You see, and that has been the problem of our country. Until when we say Kasama Adiachi. Opa is here, ye judge is here, no fun pen, funny book, uniform, and then laptops go or best a chair quote to even 1992. I got tell, woman on my MPP for a former bang 1 year away. Now, when this means about me, I'm not here to hold brief for anyone. No, Sabano Baby, yes, we have fiery, and I say, and you are they all justified to tell you that the Omayan and no one. Yes, we are. It's not just about information, but Sanya Mano, it doesn't help us all. The air and the economy that put the one that puts food on our table. And I just don't mind Basaya, and that is what the people want to know. A fast way, my ding. Sikana Eshegu, our Muntimi Sisi, Sika Elcheni, our Munchedino, a whole wasam, and I was here.
Okay, may I say the basement bar and lounge at Tonsafro, say Kumasi they heard there. Na Kumasi Subayo da. And at the basement. It's here now doing natural more inside where Tuesdays and Wednesdays be 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. and I feel Thursdays to Sundays so 4 p.m. to 6 a.m. No jinamua tamua tola. Now I say yes, say be there. Event a koso ho a dos ye papa Thursdays friends. And after Fridays, a ladies' night, Saturday, and so Sunday, karaoke, and also maybe I told you to book your premises or at the event. So, sir, basement, the say the yen who be no a kawa MP abontene. It's yana washan so. Peso be buku and I say, was it?
That's what kind of
count.
Basement, you know, the end will be
MP kawa. Yes. That is how you couldn't say any GBA, a G and you into buy any job from the Anna Canoa. You will be cry now, Obido Bihokania Beshaho Chizua. Young Cano in Piavantane. Bra, if you make us say, Navi, where that Chaman and new and Azor Bashaho Chizui, Navi, Evacana Montane. Whatever 8154 number only a bit made in common. DHI College of Health and Education. DHL College of Health and Education. Admission Gusua Koso will complete SHS and also 25 years and above. We are interested so we pursue programs in healthcare. A bit me Abuamu Australia. Bomadi ase Obabisuadio DHI College of Health and Education. Na bo ye papa na fe watumi enya or say college you know I call it for SHS leavers and as a mature applicant more desires to acquire vocational training bamadi answer do ho ba be shima no free programs no duration 1 year HND in dispensing technician and so affiliated to Kumasi Technical University elhwa and ubetumi aba pursue be elho sessions are available for programs postgraduate diploma in early child education affiliated to Winneba University of Education diploma in early grade education affiliated to University of Education Winneba, dispensing assistant affiliated to Pharmacy Council, certificate in diagnostic medical sonography and a certificate in medical laboratory technology. Many programs are held DHI College of Health and Education. Francis Yanani Komo Baji admission number 0276221939 0276221939 Anna 0244